What if Chuck Norris' youthful energy at 85 isn't luck, but lifestyle? This video reveals the 5 simple foods he and I eat daily to stay young. From glowing skin to sharper focus, these choices reverse more than wrinkles. Forget creams and surgeries. Your plate might be your real secret weapon. Curious if you're aging faster than you should? This might be the wake-up call. Let me ask you something. How does Chuck Norris look like he's still ready to fight crime at 85, while most people his age are battling arthritis pills? It's not just genetics. It's not luck. It's not even Hollywood. The truth is, Chuck Norris eats like a man who's not planning to age. He knows how to slow aging from the inside out. And so do I. This isn't about magic. It's not about Hollywood tricks. It's about what goes into his plate and mine. We're talking about real food, real results, and zero nonsense. No injections, no miracle creams, just the right choices repeated daily. This is the kind of information you wish someone told you 10 years ago. Because I eat 5 powerful foods daily. And I can honestly say, I don't age like I used to. These aren't exotic or hard-to-find ingredients. They're anti-aging foods you can find in your local grocery store, but most people overlook them. That's the secret. Simple doesn't mean ineffective. In fact, once I added these into my life, people started saying, "You look like you're aging backwards." From baristas to barbers, friends to family, they noticed. My energy shifted. My skin glowed. My mind felt sharper. Chuck Norris longevity isn't about doing more. It's about doing less, but better. So if you're tired of sagging skin, low energy, and looking older than you feel, keep watching. You'll want to hear this till the end, trust me. Don't let your age define your vitality. Learn how Chuck Norris, 85 years old, still looks young, and how you can apply the same strategy today. And don't forget to hit subscribe. This kind of info is gold if you want to live longer, stronger, and better. Eggs, the youth protein. Eggs are not just breakfast. They're the ultimate source of youth-preserving protein. When people talk about anti-aging secrets, they usually skip the obvious. But Chuck Norris doesn't. At 85 years old, his diet still includes one of the most underrated superfoods out there, the humble egg. And that's not a coincidence. Eggs are anti-aging protein in its purest form, loaded with everything your body needs to preserve muscle, skin, and energy. Each egg is packed with amino acids that boost collagen, which means tighter skin and stronger joints. If you've noticed your skin getting dull, or your knees cracking when you get up, collagen is probably low. Collagen keeps everything together, literally. And eggs, especially the yolks, naturally stimulate collagen production. That's why Chuck looks solid and sharp. He's feeding his body the bricks it needs to rebuild daily. And yes, Chuck Norris eats eggs. A lot of them. Because he knows, collagen isn't just cosmetic, it's structural. It's not just about looking good in the mirror. It's about feeling structurally sound. Think about a typical morning. You scramble 2 pasture-raised eggs, add spinach, maybe avocado on the side. That's a breakfast built for longevity, the kind Chuck eats to stay lean, strong, and energized well into his 80s. You don't need supplements if you eat whole, pasture-raised eggs. Yolks are rich in biotin and vitamin D, natural rejuvenators. Forget the overpriced powders. Nature already gave you the perfect anti-aging combo in an egg. Biotin makes your hair grow. Vitamin D lifts your mood and supports bones. Together, they fuel your glow from the inside out. No filter needed. Make it a habit, 2 to 3 eggs a day, cooked in healthy fat. It's the closest thing to eating muscle-preserving magic. Whether boiled, poached, or scrambled in olive oil, this isn't just breakfast anymore. It's a ritual, a daily deposit into your longevity account. And if Chuck Norris does it religiously, maybe it's time you give it a try too. Avocado, fat that heals. People fear fat, but the right fats, like in avocado, are anti-aging powerhouses. Let's be honest, fat got a bad rep in the 90s. But science has flipped the script, and so has Chuck Norris. He knows that healthy fats are the real secret behind glowing skin, sharp focus, and lasting energy. An avocado? That's nature's goldmine. Just half of one can support cellular repair in ways your moisturizer only dreams of. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats that reduce inflammation, hydrate the skin, and feed the brain. Every bite you take tells your cells what to do. And monounsaturated fats send a clear message: heal, strengthen, rejuvenate. These are the kinds of fats that keep your face full and youthful, not hollow and tired. Chuck eats them to protect his mind and joints, and anyone who's battled brain fog or stiffness knows how much that matters. Every time I eat an avocado, I feel full, focused, and, honestly, younger. It's a subtle shift. You're not jittery like after coffee. You're calm, yet energized. You feel like your body is working with you, not against you. That's the avocado effect. It slows sugar spikes, supports hormones, and gives your metabolism the gentle push it needs to burn cleaner, not harder. Plus, it's a fiber bomb. That means better digestion, which means fewer toxins, and that means clearer skin. Gut health is where youthful skin begins. If you're feeling bloated or foggy, chances are your system needs cleanup. Fiber in avocado acts like a gentle broom, clearing the path so your body can absorb the good and eliminate the bad. Chuck's not carrying toxins, and neither should you. You want to glow like Chuck? Add half an avocado to your meals. Simple, effective, delicious. No complicated diet. No obscure pills. Just real food that talks directly to your cells. Slice it on toast. Mash it in a salad. Blend it into a smoothie. However you do it consistently. It's not about fads, it's about feeding your future. Blueberries, DNA defense. If there's a fruit that fights time better than any other, it's the blueberry. Don't let their size fool you. These little blue gems are longevity fruit in concentrated form. Chuck Norris knows this, and so do top scientists studying aging. Blueberries are like bodyguards for your cells, protecting your DNA from daily damage. And let's be real, every line, every sag, every tired look you've noticed lately, that's not just age. That's stress on a cellular level. Tiny, humble, but bursting with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect your DNA from aging damage. Your body is constantly under attack from toxins, poor sleep, and environmental stressors. But antioxidants in blueberries act like a cleanup crew. They sweep away free radicals before they do lasting damage. Think of them as internal armor for your skin, brain, and even your eyesight. Every wrinkle you don't have? Thank antioxidants. They clean up oxidative stress, the main cause of early aging. And here's the kicker. Chuck eats blueberries like medicine disguised as dessert. He adds them to oatmeal, tosses them in smoothies, or just snacks on a handful between workouts. That's not by chance. It's strategic. Blueberries help maintain collagen, support blood flow, and sharpen mental clarity, exactly what you need to stay youthful and sharp. I eat a handful every morning. They sharpen my mind, protect my heart, and taste amazing. And I'm not alone. Studies from Harvard and the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition link regular blueberry consumption to reduced brain aging by up to 2.5 years. That's not a trend, that's a tool. A handful a day might be the easiest anti-aging move you ever make. Want to feel alive? Go blue. Not with sadness, with blueberries. Skip the sugary cereal. Replace it with something that actually serves you. These berries protect your essence, your thoughts, your energy, your vitality. Chuck Norris isn't chasing youth. He's feeding it. And so can you, one handful at a time. Walnuts, brain and heart rejuvenation. Chuck Norris isn't just fit. He's sharp. That's not luck, it's neurological nutrition. You've seen it, he's 85, yet talks like a man half his age. That mental clarity? It's not just from meditation or willpower. It comes from the food that fuels his brain. Walnuts are one of his daily habits, and for good reason. They're like brain batteries, rich in the exact nutrients that preserve memory, focus, and mental energy. Walnuts are one of the best plant sources of omega-3s, which help maintain cognitive youth and reduce heart disease risk. You don't need fish oil capsules. Walnuts deliver alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a form of omega-3 that boosts neuron communication. Think of it as upgrading your brain's wiring. At the same time, they support the heart, improving blood flow to the brain. That means clearer thinking, deeper sleep, and better moods, the holy trinity of healthy aging. They're also rich in magnesium, a mineral most people lack, but desperately need to prevent inflammation. Magnesium calms the nervous system. It helps you sleep. It reduces muscle cramps. And yet, most people are deficient. Chuck isn't. He eats the foods that keep his internal engine cool and quiet, like walnuts. Just a small handful can help you relax deeply at night and wake up feeling mentally reset. I snack on 5 to 6 a day. That's it. Not too many. Just enough to nourish the brain and balance hormones. This isn't about overloading on nuts. It's about consistency. A few walnuts in your afternoon routine can replace the sugary snacks that crash your energy and age your cells. This is the kind of snack that rewires your longevity. Chuck uses it to stay focused in training, and I use it to stay sharp between meetings. If you want to stay mentally strong as you age, walnuts are non-negotiable. You can lift weights, meditate, or do crossword puzzles, and still lose sharpness if your brain is undernourished. Food is the first line of defense. If Chuck Norris uses walnuts to fight aging, why wouldn't you? Add them to your arsenal. Your mind will thank you in 10 years. Cruciferous veggies, natural detox tools. Ever heard the phrase, "You are what you eliminate"? Cruciferous vegetables are detox champions. Most people focus on what to eat, but they forget that aging often comes from what the body can't get rid of. Toxins, hormonal buildup, inflammation. That's where broccoli, kale, and cauliflower come in. Chuck Norris doesn't skip these greens. They're part of his strategy to stay clean from the inside out and age like a warrior. Broccoli, cauliflower, kale, they support the liver, balance hormones, and reduce cancer risk. These vegetables aren't just good, they're medicinal. They contain unique compounds like indole, 3-carbinol, and glucoraphanin, which activate detox pathways in your liver. Imagine giving your internal organs a daily shower. That's what cruciferous veggies do. And Chuck? He doesn't let a day go by without them on his plate. Chuck eats clean. And so do I. These greens are the reason why my skin looks alive and my gut feels light. You know that heavy, sluggish feeling after eating processed foods? Cruciferous veggies erase that. They lighten your digestion, reduce bloating, and restore clarity to your skin and eyes. When I made this change, my body literally started glowing. People noticed, just like they noticed Chuck's clean energy and tight frame. They contain sulforaphane, a compound that literally tells your cells to regenerate, not degrade. This isn't hype, it's biology. Sulforaphane has been shown in clinical studies to boost antioxidant defense and repair damaged cells. That means more energy, fewer aches, and longer vitality. Chuck Norris might not say it out loud, but this compound is working hard behind the scenes to keep him looking 60 at 85. Make them part of lunch and dinner. Your future self will thank you. Repeatedly. Steam them. Roast them. Blend them into soups. Whatever you do, do it regularly. These vegetables are your daily insurance policy against toxic buildup and hormonal chaos. Chuck Norris isn't just surviving at his age, he's thriving. And cruciferous veggies are one of his silent weapons. Everyone wants to look young, but they're looking in the wrong places: creams, surgeries, filters. Walk through any pharmacy and you'll see shelves filled with false promises: anti-aging serums, miracle moisturizers, collagen in a bottle. But Chuck Norris? He didn't rely on creams, he relied on consistency. Food, rest, purpose. That's where the real transformation begins. And honestly, it's more affordable than you think. True anti-aging begins at the table. In your kitchen. With choices you make daily. The biggest secret? There is no secret. There are only patterns. Patterns that rebuild you or patterns that destroy you. If your meals are chaotic, your aging will be too. But if your plate becomes your ally, like Chuck's, you'll feel the years slow down. Not overnight, but day by day. Chuck Norris didn't just punch his way through aging. He outsmarted it with food, sleep, training, and discipline. That's the truth no one wants to hear. He didn't depend on trends. He didn't fall for hype. He chose food that speaks the language of youth and listened to what his body needed. If an 85-year-old man can show up with clarity, strength, and a glowing face, why can't we? And if he can do it at 85, we have no excuse. Especially with tools this simple and accessible. You don't need to move to the mountains or live in a lab. You just need to start with your next meal. That's it. One habit at a time. One smart choice per day. And eventually, people will ask you the same question they asked Chuck. How do you look so young? So here's my final question. What's stopping you from making your plate your fountain of youth? If this inspired you, give it a like, and share it with someone who still thinks aging can't be slowed. You and I both know it can.